What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua versus Jerrell Big Baby Miller, possible for spring in New York. Wow, okay. In New York, though, of all places. Anthony Joshua's next fight could take place against the American Jerrell Big Baby Miller next in the spring in New York and not in April 13th, according to Mike Coppinger. Would move off his original scheduled fight on April 13th at Wembley in London and instead face the unbeaten American Miller in spring in New York. This isn't surprising news. Just went on to say, it's not surprising news because Deontay Wilder is more than likely going to take a fight with Tyson Fury. So, and Jerrell Big Baby Miller, I think he deserves a shot anyway. I think he deserves a nice payday. Give him 5, 6, 7 million. That would be great for him. And it's his opportunity to go for the gusto. You know what I mean? If he can upset Joshua, he would be the man's in him. And then, of course, Deontay Wilder was jump on that to fight him. But I remember doing a video a while back when the DAZN launch was there and Jerrell Big Baby Miller had a lot to say. And I was actually going to use that in another video, but I might as well fuse these together. Jerrell Big Baby Miller, the video is Jerrell Miller taking Deontay's steam. And a lot of people did because he one stepped to Anthony Joshua. Even though he was a DAZN fighter himself, the way he came at Anthony Joshua was, raw. You know what I mean? And he stepped to him and he pretty much called him out like, hey, I want to fight you. So that's a person with a voice, with a mouthpiece. He's very charismatic. He's pretty much sold himself. So he's the runner up for the Anthony Joshua sweepstakes. You know what I mean? And he's coming to New York. So they could probably move this along a lot easier, with Jerrell Big Baby Miller. He's from Brooklyn in the house, right? So he's going to have a lot of fans. Hopefully they come to see him. Of course, the British are making their invasion over across the pond to support Anthony Joshua. So it looks like a good fight stylistically. Jerrell Big Baby Miller, is a shorter of the guy, but not too much. He's a big freaking guy, dude. He's massive. So that would be big in New York. That would be the debut of Anthony Joshua coming to the United States to fight too. The ticket sales and everything will be watched like a hawk from the competitive side, right? So, it is a surprising news to me because, it was supposed to have been Dillian Wyatt and Chisora or whatever, but I'm glad it's someone else in the mix besides the same old people. You don't want to keep recycling the same people, so. But I look forward to Miller again. He stole the spotlight from Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, just mostly talked. Jerrell Miller, he also talked, but, he might get that walk. He might get the walk up against Anthony Joshua. So that's a very good thing. Fusing together with this other video topic about the beef that Jerrell Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua had. It really wasn't beef. It was just like he said in an IFL interview Anthony Joshua did. He was like, well, cats, they speak one day behind closed doors, they get out in the open, and then they all yada yada yada. But you're not saying that behind the scenes. So Anthony Joshua in his own way of calling him fake, or phony or whatever. So he's not gonna insult you. You have to think about the things he says to understand, like, this dude just insulted me. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But yeah, Jerrell Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua, New York, I'm all for it. Can't wait to see him over here. That would be good too, because I was actually going to go to the UK, which I will anyway. But, I definitely go to New York to see that particular fight and support that fight, definitely. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua possibly taking on Jerrell Big Baby Miller, an undefeated fighter from Brooklyn, and he's hungry and he's young. So he wants to make his name known. So let's see what he can do if he can get that out to Anthony Joshua sweepstakes, okay? So anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Jerrell Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua in New York. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.